So welcome back, everyone. My next guest, I'm excited about bringing her on. I have with me Shasta Frutos, and she is with Frutos Agency. Welcome to the show. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself while I lose my voice. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Hi, Carol. Thank you so much for having me on the show today.
You're welcome.
Well, I help individuals understand their Medicare benefits. So I do personal in-home consultations and answer pretty much all the questions that someone would have about their Medicare plan.
Right. Now, a lot of people, you told me before you came on the air today that a lot of people have questions. They turn 65.
They turn 65.
Or they are,
So to come onto Medicare, you have to be turning 65 or have a qualifying disability or end-stage renal disease. And then they are able to have Part A and Part B. And then with that, then they're able to choose a plan, whether it's a supplement or a prescription drug plan or an Advantage plan.
Now, you help them with their questions. That's what you told me. That you're really all about just helping them with their questions. You're rated with the Better Business Bureau. You said that you are valley-wide,
Yes.
and also you do free consultations as well.
Absolutely.
Okay, now, I want to talk to you a little bit about, because you did mention to me that one of the things, the second question that you get asked all the time, right, is that, what about my doctors?
What about my doctors? So doctors, depending on the plan that you selected, usually sometimes have networks, and certain plans utilize different networks of doctors, and so that's where maybe an individual could get confused. So when I do an in-home consultation, I personally look up all of their doctors to make sure that whatever plan we're looking at, that doctor will accept.
Okay, so you said that also right now annual enrollment is coming up.
Yes, so annual enrollment period is up for individuals who have Medicare, and that means that this is the time period between October 15th and December 7th is when they can change their Medicare plan for the 2017 year.
Now, your phone number direct is 623-428-9958.
Yes.
Your website is Frutos, and it's Frutos.
Yes.
Agency.com. She is valley-wide and does free consultations. What is the benefit of having somebody who is working with someone like you as I guess you're an individual agency?
Right. So there are agents and brokers. I am a broker, and that means that I'm contracted with several or pretty much all of the major companies in this market. So I'm able to give an unbiased opinion or unbiased advice for a client looking, rather than the client looking at each plan individually. I can bring my knowledge to them and share what I know. We also, brokers, have to go through annual certification. So we just went through that in September, so we really were able to now start talking about what the 2017 benefits are.
Now, I want to talk a little bit about the different things, because there's Medicare. There's so many A, B, C's, and D's of Medicare, right? It's like the alphabet soup, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, in terms of it, right now with Part D plan and drug plans, what's going on with that? I know that a lot of people are worried about their drugs.
Yes. So the donut hole is expected to go away by 2020, but the government did. We do have now an annual deductible. So the annual deductible for the prescription drug plans is $400. So the person has to meet $400 a year before their plan will start pitching in.
Doesn't most people reach that? Because if you're
Not really.
no, it does not.
Maybe it depends on the tiers of the prescription. It also depends on how many prescriptions you're taking. So someone could hit it real quick within the year. Someone could hit it in November, or someone may not. Most of the time, individuals don't meet the donut hole in coverage requirement.
Well, you have a relationship-based business.
I do.
So you really have to get. So go ahead and talk a little bit about, how it works and when you sit down with them and what they can expect.
Okay, so when I do an in-home with someone, I sit down and I just get to know you. I get to know who you are, your family, um, what might you have dealt with in like the past year with your health. Um, and I just start asking you questions with doctors and
Talking to the mic so we can hear you.
it's okay. So
She's a
sorry.
little nervous.
I am a little nervous. But it's really about the client and their needs and their struggles. And one of the great things about working with a broker like myself is you can call me at any time that your plan, you might have a question about your plan, or your plan is kind of giving you a little bit of difficulty and you're not quite sure where to go. You call me. I can call the plan. I have executive numbers that we can utilize to help push or move or
Assisted to go
assist.
faster.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
And so your phone number to call is 623-428-9958. The website is Frutos, Frutos Agency.com. She's rated with the Better Business Bureau. She does free consultations, and she's valley-wide. Let's talk a little bit about people with state assistance and what the process is and if it's the same for them.
Right. So if someone has state assistance, any level of state assistance, the state assistance can help them with their prescription drug costs, but they're not subject to this annual enrollment period. So it's important to know that you have an annual open enrollment period at any time. So if someone's calling you and saying you have to make a decision right now, that's not true.
So for somebody that is getting state assistance, then they have more time than anyone.
They have all the time in the world.
Okay, that's good to know because I didn't know that either. So some of the other things that you get, what the questions that you get asked, what are they?
Oh goodness, on the spot, so many. Are my doctors in the network? A lot of the individuals, they really don't understand what a supplement does versus what an Advantage plan does. So I sit down and really explain in full color, I'm a visual girl, the difference of the two.
And I do think it's really important to have a conversation with somebody that does know about this. There's so many questions that people have, and Medicare is huge. I mean, we've got our election coming up, and a lot of people have been really crying out about this and what's going to be happening with Medicare, correct?
Correct. However, the Medicare at this point is extremely strong, and there really hasn't been any changes, at least in this market.
Right. Okay, so you talked a little bit about the different parts of the A's, B's, and the C's. For anybody that's working with you, do you go to their homes or do they come to you? How does that work?
I prefer to go to my clients' homes or prospects' homes because it's a comfortable atmosphere, and it's just a more comfortable
So
atmosphere.
does it work where you just do a consultation with them over the phone first, and then you say, let's meet, and is that how it works?
Yes.
And you have a pamphlet that you would leave with them, or does it usually when they sit down and talk to you, you're answering their questions, usually they end up going with somebody with you? Okay, great. So she is also valley-wide. You can talk to her. You can call her direct and do a free consultation with her. Her number is 623-428-9958. The website is Frutos, Frutos Agency.com. She's rated with the Better Business Bureau. She does free consultations valley-wide. And you can call her again at 623-428-9958. I do want to make sure that everyone remembers that open enrollment starts when?
October 15th and ends December 7th.
And if you are getting state assistance,
You can change at any time. You are not subject to this annual enrollment period.
so again, her phone number is 623-428-9958. Again, that website is Frutos Agency.com. She's rated with the Better Business Bureau. And there are so many questions that people have with Medicare. There's too many A, B's, and C's with all of that. And if you have a question, she's here to answer for you. Her number again is 623-428-9958. The website is Frutos, Frutos Agency.com. And she's rated with the Better Business. Final words.
And if you're on an employer plan or confused about that too, please give me a call. But if you love the plan that you're on with your Medicare, stay with it. But if you have any questions, please give me a call.
Her number again is 623-428-9958. It's Frutos, Frutos Agency.com.